Good afternoon, Dr. Rosma and my fellow classmates. We are here to present on our findings of the OD process and intervention of DKSH Malaysia. After interviewing Ms. Damayanti Narayan, Associate Director of Talent Development HR Partnering. My name is Lian Kama Tong Lian and my matrix number is 198289.
It's Chimpinje and my matrix number is 196425.
Hello, my name is Jiang Wenhao. My matrix number is 199499.
Hello everyone, my name is Philip Neo. My matrix number is 199837.
Hello everyone, my name is Tan Jingke and my matrix number is 198064.
My name is Yao Xiaoqing. My matrix number is 196623.
Okay, first of all, I would like to talk about the background of the organization. So, DKSH is a multinational company with headquarters in Switzerland that leading market expansion services provider that deliver services to DKSH Malaysia business partners through their extensive global network, industry expertise, and profound local knowledge in the market in Malaysia. DKSH is one of the oldest and largest market expansion services provider in Malaysia and formerly known as Dowden and Corporation Ltd. They offers a comprehensive package of services across the entire value chain from sourcing, research and analysis, marketing, sales, distribution, and logistics to after-sales services. DKSH apply hierarchical organizational structure with business unit which consists of consumer goods, healthcare, performance material, and technology. They faces numerous other distributors as competitors, for example, Zurich Pharma and Baustic Holding Berhad. The vision of the company is to be the trusted partner for companies looking to grow their business in Asia and beyond. Their strategy to achieve this vision is to focus on growing their 4 business units, strengthening their service offering, and increasing operational efficiency. And their tagline is delivering growth in Asia and beyond. DKSH now is serving more than 220 clients and over 19,000 customers with a workforce of over 3,500 specialists to provide unparalleled market coverage in 31 locations nationwide. They also have 4 ISO certified distribution centers and over 13 regional distribution centers and 1 manufacturing plant. According to the annual report 2019 of DKSH, their net sales and profit increases gradually for the past 5 years, and they also has market share of an estimate of 25% in 2019 and has been growing at a rate of 5% year on year for the past 5 years. Now I would like to pass to the next speaker, Philip.
Hello everyone. So I'll be presenting about the factors affecting organization development in our chosen company, which is DKSH Malaysia. So let's begin. So firstly, we'll start off with the business factors. So the first factor is globalization. So globalization has made it possible for DKSH Malaysia to expand and to have a wide distribution and reach. So they have an unrivaled capillary distribution network in Asia. Next, we have the competitors factor. So DKSH Malaysia has been facing tough competitions in the industry. So there are several similar corporations which offer similar services to DKSH. Thus, these competitors have affected the OD in the organization. So thirdly, we have the technology factor. So technology has helped the company in reducing many errors in many instances. So for example, with machinery and system automations, the company has saved a lot of time. So next, we have organizational structure. So DKSH Malaysia has a rigid hierarchical structure, and this structure reduces the flexibility of the organization as it tends to adapt slowly to changing needs. So lastly, we have the public demand. So DKSH Malaysia has a very good public demand, which can be proved through their solid financial position. So their financial position has shown significant improvement throughout the past few years according to their annual reports. So next, we will continue on with the human factors. So firstly, we have organization learning. So actually DKSH Malaysia, it provides a very good organization learning to each and every one of their employees in order to produce skilled labor force in the organization for OD purposes. So lastly, we have the self-interest of consumer. So as we know nowadays, consumer prefer using e-commerce platforms such as Lazada and Shopee. So if customers nowadays rely on those online platforms, they no longer need to refer to DKSH Malaysia to help them to sell their brand. So that's all from me about the factors affecting OD organization development of DKSH Malaysia. So I'll pass on to my next colleague. Thank you.
Okay, hello lecturer, and now I will start to explain the OD process of DKSH. And when they choose the implementation plan, the company will generally have two data reference. One is operational efficiency measures, and two is cost-benefit approach. Regarding to operational efficiency measures, I want to emphasize that in particular that when the company is large enough, they can choose to continue manual labor, and at the same time they can also buy the machines to work for them, because their purpose is to maximize the productivity as much as possible. They will get the final conclusion through 2 or 3 years of verification, less the data to more accurate. And another important indicator is cost-benefit approach. This is a many measure to the difference between the profit and cost. Well, the company need to determine whether it's negative or the positive. But the bad because they have many types of the products. When you product along with the external environment of Malaysia to get better results, but they spend very little in OD process. This is because they have to properties resource for departments for activities that's in more urgency and which provides the more benefits rather than the activities involved in the OD process. Therefore, DKSH has to make the do day with the results they have at the present when faced with the resource in limitation. And the next part, I will introduce diagnostic. As for the organization level, this DKSH analyzes the general environment. Seems like the organization environment increase the performance and productivity. They always use the ROI, return on investment method. They will measure the time of the investment when they will come back to the money. And the second is the group level, the organization design. Then team efficiency, they will use the interview this way to ask every employee of the organization and increase the quality of work life of the team. And for individual level, they will do lots of service, and they have the organization and group design. For individual effectiveness, this increases the job satisfaction and the personal development. That's all my part. Thank you for listening. Now I will turn to the next presenter.
Now, I'm going to explain on DKSH OD interventions. DKSH is involved in the talent development interventions, which include talent management practices such as training, coaching and mentoring, as well as career planning. Firstly, DKSH has a structured development program with a detailed schedule, clearly stated time frame, outline of activities, and assignment of responsibilities. Top management would determine employee areas of improvement and provide specific courses to them. The job expectations will be clearly communicated to the employees, and they will be given sufficient time to be well prepared for the role assigned. DKSH carries out a talent review forum, which is an open discussion to determine high performers and those that have high potential to grow. Generally, DKSH Malaysia believes in the 70-20-10 principle when develop talent in the organization. This principle means that 10% of the time, employees are required to attend formal trainings where it could be classroom sections, seminars or webinars, and online learnings. It helps employees learn new knowledge and transfer this knowledge back into their work. Other than that, 20% of time, employees would be coached and mentored. Coaching and mentoring is done immediately or an identified coach within the organization. Besides, 70% of the time, employees have to perform on-the-job training when they apply it in their job or a project given to them for the suitability of their roles.
Now I will talk about the issue associated when implementing the intervention. The first issue is employees are very comfortable in their current position or are not keen to commit, which means that they cannot give the comment to the organization for the improvement for their organization. And the second issue is possibility of the business amongst the manager in the identify the talent. Maybe in the organization for the manager, they have their relative or their family in the organization. Maybe this is unfair for them to choose the which perform well in the organization. So to overcome this issue, they can having a reward system based on the performance management process, which means that gives some benefit or some bonus to the employee who perform well in the organization. And the next is the talent review forum with a talent review, which means they had a person who will be in charge for the giving the review and the performance for the employee. And next we'll talk about the evaluating audit intervention. DKH Malaysia will have the annual check end of the each year by the talent review panel and a formal documentation by HR department to let the employee review their performance for the past year and for the whole year. And for the issue is best response in the feedback to solve this problem, the issue, and DKH has 360-degree feedback for the organization. And the key element for reinforcing is increment and the bonus payout given to the employee who which means given the bonus and the benefit to the employee who perform well.
Okay, so in conclusion, DKSH practices the talent development intervention, which includes career planning, coaching and mentoring, as well as training for internal employees to develop themselves and advance up the hierarchical level. DKSH applies the Lewis change model, which consists of 3 stages: unfreezing, change, and refreezing. For the first stage, unfreezing, DKSH recognizes and determines the need for change by analyzing their general environment, as well as applying the operational efficiency measure and the cost-benefit approach. DKSH also practices the ROI method and has interviews and surveys to understand and manage employees' concern. For the second stage, change, DKSH plans and implements change by practicing the 70-20-10 principle to help employees learn new concepts or skills through this intervention. For the third stage, refreezing, DKSH performs a talent review forum and annual check to ensure that the skills and knowledge are transferred to the job. The company also reinforces the change by providing increment, bonus payouts, and promotion to high-performing employees. Moving on to recommendation, first we would like to recommend the structural change intervention to further enhance the two-way communication, as DKSH has a rigid hierarchical structure. Second, the cross-functional training intervention to encourage different units to work together and provide employees with knowledge and skills they need to be able to function in other departments. And third, to identify methods for improving work production or to solve problems, we recommend the quality circles intervention. Fourth, team building intervention to increase cohesiveness or cooperation of the employees. And lastly, survey feedback intervention to improve the operational efficiency of the organization. And we believe that these 5 recommendations would sustain DKSH competitive position in this dynamic business industry. And with that, we end our group presentation, and we hope that this presentation has given you more insights on the OD process and the OD intervention used by DKSH. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, everyone.